Boom shakalaka!
Well, welcome back. I know the hair is a little bit longer. The beard is definitely a lot fuller. I'm looking like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky IV. At least I think so. Obviously without the muscles, but you know, the beard's there. And if this is the first time you're watching the show, you'll realize I like to digress. Anyways, I'm the Smash Justin Simmons. I'm a professional play-by-play broadcaster, a professional radio host, and
Let's go, Bull!
professional public address announcer. And yeah, still waiting for sports to come back on this side of the pond, but on the other side of the pond, they got things going that I want to talk about. But we had some local news when it comes to soccer talk here in the ATX. So I want to start on that first. So I don't want to waste any more time since it's been a while. So let's just jump right into it. Alright fans, it feels so good to be able to talk to you about soccer again, but it's too hot to be wearing a scarf. What is up with this snap thing? And it is my worst nightmare. The true albatross around my neck, Manchester United. And I think my roommate may have something to do with this. I'm going to find out. But yes, in honor of the throw-in, I will give credit where credit is due. As we honored our bet all those many years on the air, Manchester United won the derby. Okay, yeah. Manchester United won the Manchester derby. Manchester's red, congratulations. Hopefully next year, though, things will be different and my lads in sky blue will paint Manchester its rightful color. Moving on. Alright, so what I really came to talk to you about is that we have two SGs here in the ATX to support Austin FC now. We have the original Austin anthem, and we say, Bienvenidos to our new amigos in Los Verdes. So the Greens now making their appearance on the scene, and I'm telling you fans, they won't be the last. I know I've seen this question on social media, how should you feel about this? Can you support both? Can you be a member of both? And the answer is yes. And they're not going to be the only SGs in town as we get closer to 2021. But don't worry, don't threat. You can start your own SG if you want to. I might start my own SG. Call it the Big Green. And I know what you're thinking. Yes, it's named after the movie. But it fits because the movie was actually filmed here in Austin. And green just happens to be one of the main colors for Austin FC. And if you've been to Eeyore's birthday, you know that the Austin Knights really like this. Salsa. Okay, well, you know where I'm getting at with that. I don't have to finish the sentence. But I think it's a great name. And if you were part of my SG, you can be with any SG. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, we're all supporting the same team at the very end. It doesn't matter who you support it with, just as long as you're having fun doing it. So we're going to talk about another subject now. And I'm not going to trust that snap. I'm just going to go get my own shirt. Be right back. Alright, now we're back. Before I jump into what's going on overseas, I did want to touch base on it very quickly. I am disappointed that the U.S. soccer women's team's case did get thrown out. And I understand what they're trying to say. Yeah, more people watch the Men's World Cup. It demands more money. I get that. But when you're looking at the actual viewership, the amount of people that actually watch the Women's World Cup, especially here in Austin, you already know that they were in the top 10, both men and Women's World Cup. That's without the USA men in it. But the USA women, I guarantee you that Fox was very happy with the fact that they were able to get all the way to the final and win. And I guarantee you, I know a lot of business owners that were very excited with the fact that they had full bars to tend to during U.S. women's soccer matches. All I'm saying is that if they're winning championships and the U.S. men aren't qualifying for World Cups, maybe it's time to give them equal pay. That's just my 2 cents. Alright, so the Bundesliga is back. It has been so much fun to watch. I know not having people in the crowd has been a little weird for some to get adjusted to, but if you've seen enough European matches where the crowd has been suspended, you're not too unfamiliar with this scenario. And this is a great time. I know right here during Memorial Day weekend, I need to get this out so you guys get to see this, but hopefully I do get this published. But we have a great game lined up for Tuesday between Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund. That's going to be deciding who's going to be the top of the table, more or less, and who's going to win the Bundesliga as things pretty much go into the final portions of their season as they try to finish up. So hopefully I got this out before that. If I didn't, hopefully it was a great game and that we had fun watching it. Other than that, we do have England. We do have Spain. They are both getting ready to come back here in June. As for the leagues that did finish up, as you can see here on the short side, PSG in Ligue 1, they were determined Les Champions.
Les Champions.
Les Champions, I think that's how you would say it. Either way, they finished at the top of the table. Another crown for them, and they have secured their Champions League spot. In Scotland, Celtic, they were deemed the champions as both of those seasons were cut short respectively, and they were considered ended. We're going to take a break and come back with the final segment after these messages. All right, we're back. Final segment, and I know what you all came here for, so I don't want to leave you hanging any longer. KBO sex dolls in the stands, right? This particular team decided to fill out the stands with what were deemed later sex dolls. But, I mean, look at them. They're clothed. If you call them mannequins, would you bat an eyelid at that? I don't think you could tell the difference. And they're wearing masks and practicing social distancing. Anyways, they got fined. Maybe it's a little overkill. You tell me in the comment section below if I was wrong about that or not. But give some credit where credit is due. Over in Germany, look at these fans. Yeah, look at that. Really brilliant idea there. They got cutouts of themselves and put them in the stand so it was like they were there. If this ever had to happen over here on the United States, I think that's a terrific idea for season ticket holders and other hardcore supporters if they can't make it to the game because of what is going on. I think this is a nice little middle ground, at least for the time being. I just thought it was a brilliant idea, but I know what you all came here for. So without any further ado, Manuel Neuer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've already saw it this week, but some brilliant stuff by that cat. Looks like he could probably be a U.S. goalkeeper because as quick as his reflexes are. Manuel Neuer is a good name. I've also come up with some other names for this terrific goalie of a cat. David Scratchman, David De Gato, and what else? Oh, one of my personal favorites. And it took me a while to come up with this one, but Iker Casillas. Iker Casillas, yeah. I was gonna go with like John Luigi Feline Luigi Buffon or something like that. It just didn't have the same ring. So those were my best nicknames. What are your best nicknames for Manuel Neuer over here? I still really like David De Gato and of course Iker Casillas. But again, all about the digression. Before we end this episode, a big shout out to all the people out there that you probably didn't think that had important jobs, but they really do. Your grocery store clerk, your garbage man, your janitors, of course, all the doctors and nurses that are out there trying to help us get through this thing. And again, great job by everybody that's out there. Send a shout out to all your liquor store salesmen. I know I had to go back and take a part-time job just to kind of see my way through before sports come back. But trust me, if you saw some of the people that walk in, you would understand why that job is essential. So make sure that you're nice to people out there because everybody's in this together. And until then, hopefully the next episode won't take as long. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, at @TheSmashSimmons. Also on Twitch. You never know what we're going to be doing. Been playing some Streets of Rage 4. Almost done with that. You're going to want to check that out. But anyways, that's it for this episode. I'll see you on the other side next time around.